First video of Bradheiser carpentry. We have red oak that we installed. It was a big process and we need to finish it. So we're going to use the Bona Red out system. And the plan is to use part A first, part B. Nordic Seal is our sealer. This bleaches the floor, essentially. This gives it a little bit more color, but it seals it. It seals that floor off. And this is your wear and protection layer. And that's how this system works. Living in a remodel like we are, you're going to have appliances already set, and they're big and bulky. And we don't really want to move it out because of the weather we have right now. It's rainy, and it's easier to not move it. So the two appliances, where we're going to do it, we're going to move it out. We're going to use our system, let it set, put everything back, and then we're going to do everything else. Alrighty, so let's move those appliances.
Let's hope that sticks.
Alrighty, this is the pad. You try to line them up and you hook it to your vacuum because it makes a lot of dust. I'll show the system I'm using. A little dust stopper hooked up to a vacuum. It's pretty good. So for the corners, you have a couple of options. You can scrape, which is the way to do it. Or if you're a little lazier, you can use one of these. With these, a little hack is there's 3 sides to a triangle. You wear out the side. So that's the third side. You get 3 edges. Because really, you're kind of getting after it. It should be flat and even, but you tend to wear out the corner. For this product, you can go 2 ways. You can use a paint roller, which is what we're going to use, or you can use a T-bar. I'll show you a T-bar later. Now it's good if you use cheap naps to do the little tape trick. I'm sure you've seen it. Get the little fuzzies off, or whatever you want to do. Some people don't think you need to. It did get some fuzzies off. And then we're going to throw part A, let it dry, probably about 15 minutes. Then after it dries, throw part B. You let that dry about 15 minutes. And then you do Nordic Seal. That could take 3 to 4 hours. Then you do the polyurethane, which is about 2 or 3 hours probably to dry between coats. We'll see what it says. I think that's what it is. And let's get after it. We shaked it for a while. Off camera, we'll tell you. Alright, we shaked it. It's the consistency of water. Part A is done. You can see it there. We'll get a shot of that. What's your prediction? You think it's going to do a lot?
I think we're probably only going to see a difference.
Small difference.
Like after part B.
Well, I've noticed, I don't know if it picked up that well on camera, but it made it a lot more green. I see a lot of green and a little bit of like light blues. Red and green are opposite. So I'm seeing more green. So I'm wondering if it's like, introducing more green. And then I wonder if B takes all the colors out. Next we are on to step 2, where we do just like step A, except for there's a longer dry time. Didn't wear gloves, so can't see that. We let it dry for about 12:30 today. So just under 24 hours. A lot more pale with a little bit more yellow tones. I'm gonna go just with the roller because I'm all out of applicator pads. I need to run to the store, so I'm just gonna go with these. All right, looks pretty good. Looks so far, I kind of didn't mind the natural look of red oak. Don't really know if it's worth it. To the right of the screen is the natural just sanded wood, and then to the left is, in that cubby, is the red out. Alrighty, this is after part A, part B, and 2 coats of Nordic Seal. I feel like it looks better on camera, but it looks good. It's just there's a bit more greens and yellows, and it definitely got some of the red out. There's still some red. Look pretty good looking floor though. Rankings for part A, part B, the Bona Red out system. It worked good. I think, trying to mimic white oak is, I think, what their website says. I don't think it mimicked white oak. It took a while. It's kind of expensive. not super worth it. What do you think, Camilla?
I think we could have gone away with Nordic Seal.
The pictures on the internet of people turning red oak into white oak, a lot of it is they have that old yellow colored oak floors, an old oil-based stain, and if you just sand that off, it's going to look way brighter. And if all you did was Nordic Seal and put a nice top coat, you're good. Save your money on the red out, just get a way better finish.
I'm just happy that it turned out looking good.
So it's 71 degrees in here. Oh, it just jumped up. 51% humidity. If you're applying floor finish, you want to shoot for roughly probably 30 to 60%. Right around 50 is good. So it's right around 50 in here. We're pretty happy. It feels pretty comfortable. It feels good to you. It feels good to the finish. Thank you very much for watching. More videos coming soon.